Titans are back. Hey guys, before you get started, make sure you click that subscribe button, and if you don't ring that bell, you won't get any updates. Hey guys, the DC Universe has dropped Titans Season 2, well, at least the first episode. And I think fans are going to be pretty darn happy. And remember, all of our reviews are always spoiler free, so if you haven't seen the episode, you have nothing to worry about. Now, the show didn't really connect well with fans in the beginning. A lot of people really felt it was unnecessarily vulgar, there's some really gruesome violence, and the show completely departed from what many people felt the tone of the Teen Titans should be. Now, to be fair, most people reflected upon the animated series and not the comics, but the tone of the show was even quite far from the comic series. It appears the DC Universe listened to some of the fans' concerns and made some adjustments leading into Season 2. Now, most of this episode was clearly part of the Season 1 storyline, and, at least to me, felt a little bit abbreviated, but overall, I really felt like it was a great episode, and is leading us into something new and exciting. Now, there was a complete tonal shift from Season 1. Say goodbye to sort of the overly serious tone that we had in Season 1, and welcome to something a little more lighter, warm-hearted, and just plain fun. All the filters and most of the brooding is completely gone, and now we have a group of people that appear to be working as a team, like it, have a little bit of witty banter, and actually seem to like each other. We'll have to see how far this tonal change takes us, but at least for the first episode, I really liked it. One character I'm finding that I like, that I really didn't care for in the comics, is Jason Todd. Kern Walters has completely nailed Jason Todd, making him that guy that's a complete a-hole that for some reason you just like. I actually think this guy is going to go pretty far in his acting career, and this is going to be the role that we look back and realize this was a launch of something special. The other Titan that really stood out to me was Tegan Croft's Raven. She did a great job in this episode, and the progression of her story was huge. And, important to many of us, the visuals on the character are almost completely aligned with her comic book counterpart. Another thing that's pretty clear from the first episode is the rest of the cast are all set up to be major players in the upcoming season. And no one does a poor job in this episode. One of the other performances we probably want to talk about is Ian Glenn's Bruce Wayne. Now, if you didn't know, Ian Glenn was Sir Jorah in Game of Thrones, and when he was cast, some fans were a bit concerned. Now, me personally, I really don't mind him as Bruce Wayne. He totally reminds me of Adam West for some reason. It's probably the age and maybe the look in his eye, I don't know. But he seemed to struggle a little bit with keeping his American accent throughout the show. This is either going to work great, and people are going to look back and love this casting, or it's going to be viewed as a major miscast in the future. We're going to have to wait and see on that one. One of the other things I really liked about this episode was the DC world building. We actually got references to both Superman and the Justice League in this episode, making one wonder who else we're going to see throughout the season. We know Superboy and Aqualad are coming to the show, but will the actual Justice League appear? Who knows? Overall, I really like this first episode. I'm going to give it an 8.5 out of 10. It is a total rock solid start to Season 2 and fixes many of the tone problems that we had with Season 1, all while making the characters more likable and relatable, and just a little bit more like their comic book counterparts. Let us know how you liked the first episode. Obviously, we stay spoiler free here, but we really want to hear what you guys thought, so remember that when you look in the comments. If you like this video, make sure you press like below, click subscribe, and if you don't ring that bell, you won't get any updates. Peace.